What's up, guys? HDeezus here, and I've got a special announcement as well as some potentially educational information on how to play the Centurion in Dominion. But the special announcement is that the Centurion is the next champion of Capua, ad mortem, ad infinium, et flavia, et claudia, via Appia, ad Cicero, with using my fisticus ad face. Oh my god, these tangents. But anyways, yes, I am maining the Centurion now. He is the champion of Capua. My stance on the Centurion hasn't changed too much. High-end dueling, I still feel he's extremely weak, but I let streaming interfere with my inner principles. I want to win for you guys. I want to continue to perform at a high level and perform well. And I didn't want to see me lose to these really bad matchups. But I've never been about playing top tier characters just to win. I play with characters that I attach myself to, and I couldn't be more attached to the Centurion than any other class that will come or that ever will come in For Honor. That's a guarantee. Even with the Gladiator, because this guy represents both a Gladiator and a Roman elite. So I do main the Centurion. But on to the meat of this video. I'm here to showcase how I play the Centurion in Dominion. Originally, I thought I was going to play the Centurion like a Rook. I mean, like a knight, where I'm going around killing stuff. But actually, I play like a Rook. So let's take a look at my build. I use Bounty Hunter merely as a supplement to what I expect. I will be defending point A, which is pretty much just the closest point to me, or whatever that may be. And I use Bounty Hunter in case I get in a 2v1 situation. You could take Rush if you see yourself dying and you want to use Rush to quickly get back to your point and help your teammate who's about to pick up your slack. Or it could be used as a late game tool if you want to rush out of your base that you're defending to quickly kill somebody and prevent anyone from ninja capping, preventing you from rallying. But overall, you're going to be pretty much sticking to your point. So the most important thing that's mainly going to keep you as a Rook rather than a Knight is your Phalanx ability. It's really good. Unlike anybody else's global abilities that are at least level 4, Phalanx is, in my opinion, the best. And so in order for you to make the most use of it, you have to level up fast. And there's no faster way to level up with this guy than to defend, since he doesn't get a renown boost for killing people. Originally, I thought Second Wind was pretty much a must-have in all modes, but that's not the case. Sharpened Blade is my go-to because when someone enters your base, your arena, you need to deal with them quick so that they can stop neutralizing your point, and you can go back to getting 2 points a game. Pugio is also another good feat to have. It's more of a crowd control based feat rather than damage if you don't think that you can damage your opponent quickly. So Pugio actually may come up in more of my builds just for consistency, because you're not guaranteed that damage. Haymaker is my favorite feat in the entire game. It's completely unique, and it really complements the Centurion's build. I like it for the consistent damage. I don't find myself against high level opponents landing these critical attacks so much, but the punches do. Centurion Rush is very niche. It's almost garbage in my opinion, but it's useful if you find yourself spamming abilities and you've got your opponent gassed out, but you're about to be gassed out. You essentially activate as like a faux revenge for the stamina. Inspire's really good if you choose to be a Rook, and air quotes, for point B, making sure that it's in check, but keep in mind that it is cooldown based, which means you're only going to be at point B when that thing is up. Your tier 1, going back to it, you could go with Bounty Hunter originally, or it would work well. Your Inspire would work really well with Body Count. It'd keep you alive and keep your stamina strong. But I recommend pretty much Bounty Hunter, or no, just Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is the go-to for Rush. that's pretty much the build that I go to. So let's move it on to Dominion. See you there. Okay, we made it. This is going smooth so far. I'm trying to do this in one take. I'm gonna just essentially be commentating. This is a player versus AI mode, so don't judge me. But the important here is to showcase the point game. There are people out there. I get it very rarely, but sometimes I have people either attack me, like in game, or send me with messages, like yelling at me for defending this point because they want me to fight. But staying at this point will net me way more points, which translates to me leveling up the fastest, which then translates to me getting my 4th feat, which helps everybody. So this is pretty much what this fact sealed in me wanting to play as a Rook instead of a Knight. I thought I was going to be a Knight, but that wasn't the case. I tried a build that I thought would be really good, which is body count with Inspire, and then I just play around cooldowns. So whenever I see Inspires up, I go to point B and then I take it. The problem is if I have B, that feat's pretty useless, as it's not a global effect, which means when I activate it, everybody gets the attack bonus. It's just within my vicinity. So it's okay, but it's not the best. So my goal here is to keep this point as a +2 point generator for my team. And if I'm not mistaken, through bases alone, you can have a max of +5 points per second. With my point, that's +2, and with point B, that's +3. Or I can go A and C, which gives +4. But keep in mind, it's like a chessboard. It's going to be hard to keep the furthest base, and the middle is always contested. So we want an average of 3 points to their 2 points, assuming they do the same strategy. So point B is very important. So I like to go with a 1-3 strategy, which is where I'm the 1, and then the 3 fight to contest B. If they take B, then ideally I would like to plant the 2nd Rook, which would be, again, the Conqueror or the Lawbringer. Plant them at point C, their furthest point, and either neutralize it so that they don't get +1 points per second, or cap it, which gives us a nice boost to 5 points per second. But you can see just by standing here, I'm leveling up pretty fast here. Maybe I'll check the scoreboard every now and then to give like a reference point to how much points I'm getting. Oh, there we go. It's quick, but you saw that I was at the top and my point game was significantly better than everybody else's, simply because they're just killing everybody. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and I'm making sure that I remain the backbone of the team. This is also a commander's position, I should say. Me being back here gives me the freedom to communicate with my team, get a read on what's going on. It's not really that important until we reach 1,000, because I want to have eyes on everybody and see if I can go for it. As soon as you get your level 4 perk, use it, because you want to keep it on cooldown and use it often. Ideally, you want to do it when all of your teammates are up, but you don't want to wait until that guy reses. Use it so that you can use it again later. They'll use the shield, they'll secure point B, and then they'll push the fight away from point A. This is our point right here. So actually, if you go with a 1-3, I'm not a Rook anymore, I'm a king, if you want to look at it like chess. My original strategy was a 1-2-1, which is you take 1 Rook at point A, 2 Knights at point B, and then a Rook at point C. But I've gained a bit of experience with Dominion, and maintaining point C is difficult unless you're already just clearly better than your opponent. So assuming that both people are equally skilled, a 1-3 is your best bet. Now I'm rushing before 1200 because I have eyes on both guys, and so I'm going to clean the fight. If you do not have eyes on both opponents, you stay at your base so that you don't get ninja capped. So there it is. That's how I play Rook. That's how I suggest Centurions play. They should take the Rook/King piece. And yeah, here's your Champion of Capua. I'm out. Peace.